Hello, good day. So today we will be solving the last problem number 5. So this column is made of W14 by 90 with 50 KSI yield strength. The column is fixed supported sa baba and pin supported sa taas with the total height of 32 feet. Additionally, the column is laterally supported sa middle parts nitong column at the height 12 tsaka 22 feet from the bottom. Okay. So, for us to visualize, ito yung 3D model ng column natin. Fixed support sa baba, pin support sa taas. And then, this lateral support here provided sa weak axis ng column are analogous to this lateral member or supports provided. Okay. So, yung purpose nitong mga lateral support na to is to prevent yung malesen yung buckling ng column about the weak axis. Because, for example, listen muna natin itong mga lateral support. Kung ganyan na yung column, pin tsaka fixed support sa baba, obviously, the governing buckling nitong column will be the buckling about the weak axis nitong column dito. Yung buckling dito sa direction na to. Not the buckling about this direction sa may strong. Okay. So, to counter that, dahil mag-govern dito yung weak axis ng column, usually, we provide additional lateral support sa weak direction ng buckling, which is itong mga lateral support. Okay. So, ngayon, yung mangyari, unang type of buckling nitong column, yung buckling about strong, and dito ngayon, hindi na lang iisa yung buckling sa may weak axis. Magiging tatlo na. So, mamaya papakita natin yan kung paano yung consideration sa computation. Okay. So, solve natin. According to the problem, we need to consider yung local buckling. So, first step, check natin yung kung meron bang local buckling that will happen dito sa column. Check for local buckling. The elements that we need to check are the stiffened tsaka unstiffened element itong rolled eye section. So, dito sa section na to, the web is a stiffened element, tapos ito namang flange dito, ang kalahati is an unstiffened element. So, check natin kung meron bang mayroong local buckling dito sa dalawang element na yan. Okay. So, for the web, yung slenderness ratio niyan, kailangan natin is simply the depth divided by the thickness of the web. So, depth divided by thickness of the web. The depth is 256. Thickness of web is 11.2. So, 356 divided by 2. That is 31.78. 31.8. So, yan yung slenderness ng web. Now, to determine kung slender ba itong web or not, we need to compare this value to the limit provided by the code. Punta tayo sa unstiffened, stiffened. Ito, stiffened. So, to determine kung slender ba yung web, ito yung limit. Pag nag-exceed siya dito sa may 1.49 square root E over Fy, so considered as slender to web natin. And the formula for the computation ng QA, reduction factor is A over AG. So, compute muna natin to. 1.49 square root of E over Fy. So that is 1.49 square root of E over 50 KSI times 9, 35.87. So 35.87 yung limit. Since this is greater than to the slenderness ng web, therefore the web is not slender. The value of QA is equal to 1.0. Next, yung sa flange naman, check natin kung slender ba yung flange. So, for the web, for the flange, the slenderness of the flange is equal to half ng width ng flange divided by thickness ng flange. So 368 divided by 2 all over thickness ng flange 18. 368 divided by 2 divided by 10.22. So now we need to compare naman yung ito sa limit. Punta tayo sa code ulit. Sa unstephen tayo. So for flanges, plates, from rolled columns, punta tayo. 0.56 square root of A over Fy. 0.6 square root of A over Fy. Square root of A over Fy 13.5. So this is greater than to the slenderness na 10.22. Therefore, the flange is not slender. The QS will be 1.0 also. Therefore, our Q is equal to 1.0. Okay. So now, alam na natin na walang local backlink dito sa section ng column. Pwede na tayong mag-proceed sa global backlink. So, check for lectural backlink. Okay. To determine yung lectural backlink strength or actual strength ng column, kailangan mo natin malaman alin ba dito yung critical slenderness. Okay. Kung babalik tayo dito sa 3D model, meron tayong mga possible backlink dito sa column. Una, consideration kung backlink about the strong axis. So, dito sa backlink about strong axis, ito kasi yung mga lateral support na to, ipo-provide lang ito ng resistance, lateral resistance, yung backlink dito sa y-axis. Pero dito sa may strong axis, walang resistance siya. Okay. So, kumbaga mangyayari sa strong axis, yan lang yung support natin. Prop natin to. Tapos una slenderness or backlink backlink about strong axis. Ito. So, umpisa na. So, yung magiging backlink curve nito is pin support doon. So, meron tayong assume point of flexion dyan. Dito sa baba, friction. So, straight. Then, connect lang natin. So, yung point of flexion dito sa my bottom part is somewhere located dito. Ito ngayon yung effective length itong column na to. So, meron daw tayong dalawang possible effective length values na pwedeng gamitin. Yung theoretical tsaka recommended design values. In your exams, babagitin naman kung ano yung gagamitin, kung theoretical or recommended. So, you need to memorize these values. Okay. For now, gamitin natin itong recommended. Since dun sa reference problem natin sa book, ito yung ginamit niya. So, pin tsaka fix. The value to be used is 0.8. Yung K natin dito, Kx is 0.8. However, the height, length of the column, the original length niya is, I think this is 9.66. Okay. So, yung effective length niya lang talaga is 0.8 times 9.66. So, the slenderness of the column is Kx, Lx over, this is the Lx, Rx. So, 0.8 times 9.660 mm divided by Rx. The Rx is 56. Therefore, the slenderness above this backlink axis is 49.54. Okay. Yan yung slenderness. Ngayon, punta naman tayo. Consider naman natin yung backlink about the weak axis or y axis. Axis ng column. So, sa bending about weak axis, dahil originally meron talaga tayong lateral support dito. Ayan. So, ayan. Kanina nga dahil, pag wala itong mga lateral support, isa lang yung direction ng backlink. Ganun, parang kumukha nung sa may sa strong axis. Pero dahil meron nga tayong lateral support, magbabago na. So, una, sa taas, mayroon tayong point inflection dyan. And at the point of the lateral support, dito, meron din point inflection. Ganito yung backlink curve niyan. Dito rin, may point of inflection. Assume na point of inflection. Didiretso yan dahil continuous yung member. And babalik siya doon. Lastly, sa bottom part, and fixed support dito, so straight yan. Tapos, connect. And assume na merong point of flexion dito. Okay, so ganito yung magiging backlink nitong column kapag nag-provide na tayo ng mga lateral support dito sa locations and these heights. So, first, so dito sa upper part, sa third level, yung length nitong member na to, isa-subdivide natin kasi siya. Yung length nito is 3 meters. So, L, NY, 3.0 meter. Tapos, bali, magiging effective length factor niya, pin support dun, pin support dyan, so, 1.0 KY. Kung ano yung length nito member na to, yun din yung magiging effective length factor niya na gagamitin. Kasi yun nga location ng PI nandun din sa mga ends ng member. Dito sa may second level, yung length nito is LY, which is 3.0. Yung effective length factor niyan, pin support, so 1.0. Lastly, sa bottom part, yung length nito is 366. So LY 3.66. And separate na column ulit to. The KY to be used, katulad nung kanina, yung recommended value, which is 0.8. So dito sa direction na to ng bending, backlink, tatlo yung possible backlink natin na kailangan mo consider. And kung sino yung pinakamataas na slenderness, yun yung mag-govern. Okay? And since yung sa middle part and third level, same lang yung values. So, consider as 1 na to. Isa lang yan na slenderness. KY, LY over RY. KY is 1. 3,000 divided by RY. 94. Okay, ilan yan? 1 times 3,000 divided by 4. 31.9. Then dito naman, separate na member to. KY, LY over RY. 0.8. 3660 divided by RY 94. So this is 0.89 times 960 divided by 4. So this is 82. Ano ba? This is 366. Kasi yung height nito is 36 lang. Ito. Yung height nito is 3660. Dito naman 3. Ito 3. Okay. So the slenderness is 31.14. And the critical slenderness in this direction of back plane will be the larger or largest value. Okay, so yung governing natin ngayon, ito back plane dito sa may second dito, second or third level, pareho lang, hindi pala critical itong sa may baba. However, in the design, in the computation of the action strength of the column, we need to consider both direction of backlink, not only yung isang direction. So, kung sino mas mataas sa lahat, or between Y at X direction, yun yung mag-govern. From the previous computation, the backlink, slenderness ratio, of the bending about X is 49, dito is 31. So, obviously, the governing backlink natin is the backlink about the strong axis. So, our critical slenderness ratio now is what? Ito, 49.4. Ibig sabihin, ito yung pinaka-critical na backlink. Kasi mahaba eh, mahaba. Tapos yung length niya talaga is 9.6. Tapos effective niya 0.8. There are times na ito naman yung backlink dito sa may weak axis, isa sa mga ito yung mag-govern. Depende kung ilan yung lateral support na provide. So take note of that, no? Kung paano yung consideration. But yung process, ganun pa rin kung paano yung ginawa natin dito. isa-subdivide mo yung columns into different parts, multiple parts. Then, kukumpit mo yung slenderness bawat level. Okay? So, this will be our critical slenderness. Dito ngayon nakadepend yung axial capacity ng column. Okay? So, now, check na naman natin ngayon kung ano ba yung column natin. Anong type of column tayo based dito sa slenderness na to. So, to determine, i-compare natin siya dun sa limit. Ito siya. Sabi sa code, the limit is 4.71 square root of E over QFY. Gawin natin yan. So, 4.71 square root E QFY. So, 4.71 square root of 200 divided by 1.0 yung QFY is 50 times 6.9. Ilan siya? 100, 1.3, 6.9 times 50. So, the limit is 113.4. Draw natin yung column strength curve. So, ganyan yung so, ito yung limit between elastic tsaka inelastic. So, itong 4.71 E dito siya. Ito yung limit na yun. 113.4. And plot natin kung saan bang side itong 49. So, dito siya sa side na to. Sa elastic range. Thus, ito yung kailangan natin kumukumpute ng FCR from this curve. Okay. And sa code, itong part ng curve na to, equation yan, empirical equation yan is this. Ito. So, may elastic range naman. Yung part na to is ito. Ito. So, yun. Ito yung gagamitin natin yan. So, FCR Q 0.658 QFY over FE times FY. Kapit muna natin si FE. So FE is equal to 5 squared E over KL over R squared. So 5 squared times E divided by KL over R. So 200,000. KL over R is 49.54. Ito na ito lang squared. So 804.3 megapascal. Then substitute lang natin siya doon. So FCR is equal to 1 times 0.658 raised to 1 times FY 50 times 6.9 divided by FE na 804.3 times FY which is 50 times 6.9. So 288.3 megapascal. FY is ilan ba yung FY? 50 times 6.9 345. less than yung FCR lagi sa FB. So therefore, the nominal axial strength of the column is FCR times AG. FCR is, AG is 17,100. 1,100 times 288.3. Therefore, divided by 1,000. So the value is 4929.93. Finally, the design actual strength of the column is 4436.94. So, yan yung design actual strength ng column dito sa itong backlink na to. Okay? So, that's it. Thank you.